Okay. What's that? I'm off on a long cycle trip this morning. I've woken up early, but that kind of doesn't really mean anything because everybody's woken up early.
Yeah, we ruined it. I thought like you probably got some shots in mind of like you creeping out the door when it's all quiet inside, but William had other ideas.
Not gonna happen.
He's really showing you up.
I'm setting off. Bye,
Bye.
family.
Have a nice time.
Oh, thanks. It's been a long time since I've had an excuse to do this, but like riding through town in the early morning, I love it. It is supposed to rain. Apparently it's supposed to rain like this whole trip. And it kind of was raining just a little bit earlier on. I've got all my waterproofs on, but so far it's an absolutely lovely morning. It isn't even as cold as I thought it was going to be. I hope I'm not going to regret this long johns decision, because I'm wearing kind of leggings, you know, like leggings for men under my trousers. Possible error there. That has a tendency to really heat things up. I'm calling it. I'm taking the long johns off now before it gets too late. I'm only like 10 minutes into this ride, probably less than that. This trip's going to take me 3 hours. So yeah, 3 hours in these long johns. I think my legs will melt. Say hello to the sport shorts. Well, I simultaneously dropped the bike and got my socks wet. Someone's coming now. These dog walkers start early, so I better get into a situation where I'm not just stood here in my underwear. Morning, how you doing?
I thought you fell off. I've seen your bike there.
Ah, no, yeah, the bike fell out. I was just doing a quick costume change. I had long johns.
Right.
I had long johns on and everything. I was like, phew.
It's actually quite warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad. That chap came over to check I was alright. He thought that I'd fallen over, but the worst thing that happened to me just then was getting the bottom of my sock wet. Rocking the new look, waterproof coat on top, semi-naked from the waist down. Legs a little cold now, if I'm honest. So this bike ride is supposed to take me 3 hours to do, I think 40 kilometres, something like that. My route takes me along some nice little bits, I think. Looks like it from the map anyway. So I'm quite excited to try out these different little cycle paths and stuff like that that hopefully I've got laid out before me. This one, the first, the most familiar, even you guys must be getting sick of the sight of it by now, the Middlewood Way, a disused railway line that got turned into a kind of cycling and walking path. It's so excellent. So I never actually get tired of being on this line. Ooh. That's it now, the waterproof's off, we're off the Middlewood Way, the sun has kind of risen, although it's still a pretty grey sky admittedly, but other than that conditions are perfect, and my little way now is just along this really nice tarmac kind of road, just next to the road. It's amazing. I'm going to the Manchester Coffee Festival, which I'm really excited about. I should be the kind of perfect customer, given that I don't really know that much about coffee, and yet I have a cafe. I haven't had a coffee this morning, so I'll want one when I get there. Now I'm just cycling down this path that goes alongside the big motorway road. I'm heading into Manchester, but there's the road busy below. I'm up here chilling. It's nice, this early morning vibe. Yeah! Yahoo! 8:30, so I've been going for a couple of hours now. Feeling pretty good. I haven't looked yet to see whether that means I'm halfway through my journey or not. Oh, look at that. Again, that doesn't really translate on camera, I bet, but that aeroplane looks really close up from here. We're just going past Manchester Airport. Something quite exhilarating about riding alongside big infrastructure like this. Big kind of motorways, airports, electricity grids, and here I am just weaving my way through it. Oh yeah! I just went under that motorway, and I'm gonna stop now, have a little drink of water, and just sort of figure out. Let's see how far I've come. Oh my god! I'm not even halfway. I'm not even halfway there. Wait. I've got the wrong map up. That's if I was going to Blackburn. Okay, that was a false alarm. I think I was looking at the wrong map. I can't see how far along I am. But either way, I think it's probably safe to assume that I'm not as far along as I feel like I should be, and I probably just need to cycle a bit harder. I've been dawdling, singing, enjoying myself, maybe a bit too much. The next bit of my ride takes me along the River Mersey. This is amazing. I don't even care that it's raining. It's really raining a lot now. Whoa. I think I've gone the wrong way. Gone the wrong way again. It's supposed to go down that way. It's really raining a lot now. To be honest, I'm starting now to be able to imagine a bit more, you know, the coffee and the croissant that I'm going to have on the other side. This journey is going to be twice as long because I keep on going the wrong way. I was on the other side of the river before, the wrong side, and I just went too far down it. I don't think I'm going down here. This is equally cool. I mean, this route is amazing. The fact that this is actually sort of getting me to where I'm going is super satisfying. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting there now. The Bridgewater Canal, kind of the final bit of my journey, really. The Bridgewater Canal was one of the first canals in the country, actually, one of the first canals to be built. I'm grateful for it, and I'm super grateful for all the little cycle paths and stuff like that that make journeys like this kind of not only possible but pleasurable, even in the rain. Woo! I'm ready for that croissant. I'm a coming for the croissant and a little sausage roll if I can get it. I think I'm nearly there. Oh man. Here's where I leave the canal and join the roads again. And hopefully where I'm going is just around the corner. Oh, I'm pretty pleased with, well, I'm just pretty pleased that I got here at all, really. I'm here, I made it. I'm bagged up to the max. I've just left the bike there. Got all the bags with me and everything. This is always like this. This is this has happened a few times where like you go on this events website, how to get there, and the first thing it says is like, oh, we'd encourage you to travel sustainably. We've got bike storage here for when you arrive and stuff like that. We encourage you to arrive by bike. You turn up by bike and they haven't got any bike storage. I'm totally unprepared for it. There's one other bike here. Oh well. I feel like I'm sticking out a bit. This is a really nice place. It smells really nice. Everybody's turned up looking really nice. I'm the only one wet, covered in mud. Let's see if I can find a toilet. Toilets are tiny. I might just have to do the best I can here. Ready for the transformation? Transformation complete. I feel a lot more normal now. And a lot more dry. Okay, I've changed out of all my wet muddy clothes, feeling a bit more normal. Now I'm just on the hunt for, you know, that croissant. I really needed that hot dog. I've eaten that so quickly. Now I'm going to go and try and find a coffee. People, all of the vendors, they're not doing disposable cups here for kind of environmental reasons, so I took it as an excuse to buy. I'm a sucker for a handmade mug. I don't know which way to go now. This is exciting. It's kind of almost too much choice. Okay, I get it now. I think a kind of part of the deal is you wander around with your cup and just kind of try all the different coffees. Thanks very much, man. Cheers, dude. Thanks. Just coffee number 2. I'm trying to pace myself, but it's hard.
Let's get a cheer. Let's do it. Yes, there we go.
The idea is you've got to grind at least 15 grams of coffee as fast as you can. Under a minute is a good time.
Here we go.
I already feel like
That's it.
I've got 15 seconds to. I don't think I'm going to do it. I thought more speed, less haste would win the race, but
Yeah, always works. When you're done, hit the green button. Nice.
that's not too bad.
We're going to check if that is 15 grams.
Exposed.
Appreciate it.
Cheers very much, man. Thank you. That's lovely. All right, coffee number 3. Coffee number 3.
Just having a little chill out, sat on the sidelines for a second. It's easy to be overwhelmed by A, how caffeinated I've become, and B, just like the scale of this thing and just how many people there are here. Everybody's having a really nice time, everybody's super friendly, but there's so much going on. It's kind of taken me this long to kind of come out of my cycling kind of mode and realise where I am. You know, 3 coffees later and this place is starting to seem pretty cool. It's only kind of while I'm sat down here that I realise how sore my bum is from all of that cycling. I don't think there's anything here that'll solve that problem. Pleasantly surprised by the state of the toilets, especially considering how much coffee has been drunk here. After you, mate.
And we got Sapphire and Antonio, guys. These guys are experienced judges. They're real good. Woo!
There's kind of 3 rooms to this place. This one's kind of the main coffee place where you can't walk around without getting an espresso poured in your cup. There's another one which is kind of a bit quieter that has talks and events and things like that. There was a little coffee competition being judged in there a second ago. And then there's a third one which has all the food and stuff like that where I got my hot dog from. There's loads of vendors here and everybody's super excited to kind of make you a coffee and talk about it and stuff like that, so it's nice, it's a really nice vibe.
Here's Henry, the man.
Now am I gonna be in your YouTube again?
Yeah, you want it?
All these coffees, they all taste different.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit and you slurp it.
I've heard of cupping, but having Henry just explain it to me, you know, cupping, it sounds strange, doesn't it? But now the kind of thing makes sense. You just got a lot of cups and you try a little bit of each cup and it helps you kind of understand the difference between the coffees. All of these coffees are like super specialty and really, really expensive. So it's quite nice, even just to be able to try them is kind of like a bit special, like a bit of a privilege. That was pretty cool. I'm just on the canal again, back on my way back. I feel slightly over caffeinated, but I didn't do too bad. Surprisingly, back in the saddle, my bum feels all right again. This canal's nice. It goes from like real kind of gritty urban to nature in a matter of meters. Okay, I'm going to put the camera away now because it's not 100% waterproof and I think it's going to get 100% wet. It's nice to go to things like that because people have made a real effort to put it on, and it's just nice to go to things and show up and get involved in things that people have made an effort to do.
You look wet and cold.
I don't think I realised how much cycling that was.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh, hi William.
Oh, Daddy. Big Daddy.
I'm taking over because Vic is way too pooped. Thank you for watching, and massive thanks to the Petron crew.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Really thanks to the Petron crew because you guys keep us going. But also just thanks to all of you. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for being here with us. Probably the last one of them I'm going to do today.